Assalamu alaikum. I'm Mohammad Hamad, and for our public speaking project assigned by Sir Raza Khan, we are here with one of our faculty members, Mr. Wasim Khan. And hello, sir. Thank you for joining us. Can you please a little bit introduce yourself?
Thank you, Hamad. I'm okay. And my name is Mohammad Wasim Khan. As you mentioned, I'm a faculty member in English department here. I've been associated with English teaching for the last 22 years. And in Iqra University, I've been working for the last 3 years. I mainly teach the courses of English, including communication skills, academic writing, and a couple of times public speaking as well.
Thank you. Now, I actually want to know and ask some questions about public speaking in your domain. The first question is like, how important is public speaking in your field?
Well, public speaking is an important part of teaching, not only English teaching, but every teaching, I guess, requires a bit of public speaking, but especially English teaching requires uh, to be good in public speaking, especially when you have to give presentations, deliver lectures, and sometimes, we have to, speak publicly in meetings. Uh, so these are the areas where we need public speaking.
Okay, thank you, sir. Now let's move towards the next question. Can you share how public speaking has helped you in your career?
Well, if I can recall, throughout my career of English teaching, public speaking has been quite vital. It helped me deliver lectures properly. It helped me explain things better. And especially when there's a large class group, for example, if we have more than 100 students in a class and the class was conducted in a big hall. So there, I guess the public speaking skills have helped me deliver my lecture successfully and effectively to the large group.
Suppose you are a public speaker, so what changes you would bring into the society to use your skills?
Well, in my profession, public speaking skills can help me bring a lot of positive changes in the society, especially in the field of education. If I want to bring any positive change on a policy level, so I may have to use my public speaking skills and persuade the stakeholders or the policymakers to, bring any positive change in the education system. So this is how I can bring, a change not only in my institution but on a broader canvas, throughout the society.
What is the role of public speaking in leadership and management?
Well, I think public speaking has an important role to play as far as leadership and management is concerned. So let's take the management first. So in organizations where the managers or the directors, or the leaders of the organization have better public speaking skills, so they can convince people working under them to to work smoothly. And I guess the management will work better if the managers and the directors have good public speaking skills. As far as leadership is concerned, so let's take the example of political leadership. So public speaking is one of the basic requirement, you might say, or basic skill which politicians normally have and they use in order to convince people towards their political views. So let's imagine a scenario where politicians are fair and they really want to bring some positive change in the society. They can definitely use their public speaking skills in bringing a very positive change in the society, make good laws and make good policies, which definitely can change the whole society.
How can we, as a student in this field, start developing our speaking skills early on?
Well, you can start by participating in classroom discussions. That could be a good starting point because especially when students are low on confidence. So participating in the classroom discussions can boost their confidence, and later on they can participate in students-led seminars, in any debates. You can also use these dramatic societies which are available in your campus. You can join them, take part in dramatic societies, skits, and other activities. So these are the places where you can polish your public speaking skills.
Well, are there specific public speaking formats we should master, like pitches or body postures?
Yes, there are specific details to, or sub skills of public speaking skills which students need to master. For example, while giving presentation, there is a verbal part and then there is a non-verbal part, especially. So, as a verbal part, you just need to focus on, your language. For example, the choice of vocabulary and the way you pronounce words. Uh, and non-verbal parts include your gestures, postures, the way you move around, and your eye contact. So all these things you need to master once you are, developing your public speaking skills.
Okay, so what kind of public speaking opportunities exist in your domain for students and professionals?
In response to this question, I guess there are two parts. One is the public speaking opportunities for students. So there are numerous, opportunities for students, especially the students who are learning English language. So they can utilize these public speaking skills in giving presentations, and in responding to different queries in the class. And as far as professionals are concerned, people like me who are in English teaching, so public speaking skills can help them, explain lectures, be a part of debates or moderate debates sometimes. And they also have the opportunity to, address board members sometimes, other faculty meetings. So in all these cases, public speaking skills can help professionals.
Okay, so are there any situations in your field where strong public speaking can make a big difference?
Well, absolutely. There are many opportunities or there are many occasions where public speaking skills can define success in this profession. Excuse me. If you have good public speaking skills, so definitely you can be a good, successful language teacher. Uh, Many a time you have to give presentations and you have to, deliver lectures in class. So in all these occasions, so if you have good public speaking skills, so definitely it defines your success as a professional English language teacher.
Public speaking be used to advocate for new ideas or changes in your field of expertise?
Yes, I guess it's a powerful tool. It's a powerful tool to advocate, changes, especially in curricular reforms, and any pedagogical or teaching changes. If I want to propose any change in the teaching strategies or change in the curriculum, so I can't do it without better public speaking skills. So these are the areas where I can use my public speaking skills to advocate reforms, changes in my field of expertise.
So, have you personally seen public speaking lead to career growth or new opportunities in your field?
Well, personally, yes. Public speaking has made it possible for me to showcase my skills, and and it has definitely opened doors of collaboration, especially when we speak publicly in conferences and seminars. So it has opened definitely many doors of collaborations for me, as well as it has opened the door for career advancement. Because of this, I probably got a few promotions because of good public speaking skills.
What challenges do people in this field usually face when speaking in public?
Well, there are quite a few challenges which normally students might face when dealing with public speaking. The first and the foremost is the stage fear. This is something very common when people have to address people publicly, especially on stage, so they are frightened of facing the audiences. So this has to be dealt with. Other than that, there could be a few other challenges. For example, repetitive words during the speech. Sometimes your non-verbal communication is not matching with your verbal communication. For example, you need to look for the gestures and postures. So these are a few challenges which the students need to focus on while developing their public speaking skills.
And public speaking help us stand out in job interviews and professional networking.
Certainly, uh, you know, it's a common thing that a confident public speaker will definitely outperform or perform better during the interviews. And in their professional life, public speaking will definitely help them to prove themselves as a good professional. It's not only about developing other skills, I mean hardcore skills. So sometimes you may have very good skills, but if you cannot present them, showcase them in the form of public speaking, so definitely you remain in shadow.
So, do professionals in this area need to communicate with large audiences or stakeholders often?
Yes, yes. As far as the students are concerned, so it quite, happens in many organizations or many institutions that, the teachers have to teach a large group. For example, it happened with me in the last semester when I had to teach a world literature course. So there were around 100 plus students registered in that course. And that class used to be conducted in a mini auditorium. So delivering a lecture to 100 plus students is like a public speaking event. All right. So there, I guess my public speaking skills have really helped me, deliver my lecture perfectly. Other than that, sometimes you have to speak to external stakeholders, right? And sometimes with, relatively smaller groups within, faculty meeting, you have to speak. So that can also be one of the domains where, public speaking skills can help.
Well, are there professional events in this field where speaking skills are essential, for instance, conferences or seminars?
Well, yes, certainly. In our field of profession, in teaching, there are many occasions where we have to speak on seminars and conferences and give presentations, So these are quite central where public speaking skills can help us prove ourselves as good professionals.
What communication trends are shaping how professionals speak publicly in the domain today?
Well, I guess digital literacy and multimedia integration are the two main factors which have shaped how people speak publicly. With the advancement of digital technology, mobile phones and cameras now, and especially there are online presentations. So these are the tools or advanced, technology, which is really shaping the way people speak publicly. In the absence of these tools, public speaking was a bit different, in olden times. Now there are more opportunities and more challenges as far as public speaking is concerned.
Would you recommend any specific activities or projects that helps us to build public speaking experience related to this field?
Well, I guess students should take part in the opportunities offered on campus in order to polish their public speaking skills, which may include, taking part in symposiums, public speaking activities, projects like the one you are doing right now. It will help your public speaking skill. Other than that, you can take part in speech contests, debates, formal presentations. As I said earlier, that you can participate in dramatic events or in dramas. You can be a part of drama societies, and these can definitely help you do away with your stage fear and speak publicly properly. And this is going to help you later in your careers.
Okay, sir. So that's all from our side, and thank you so much for your informations, such insightful information for us. So thank you so much.
So much, sir, for your precious time. And we would also like to thank to Sir Raza Khan, who has provided us this opportunity to take this interview and to get more exposure and experience from this assignment.
All right, you're welcome, and thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to speak to you regarding public speaking skills. I guess this is just a starting point, and you have to, take a long journey to be perfect in public speaking. So I encourage you to be an active participant in such activities as suggested during the interview, and hopefully you will be a very good public speaker one day. Thanks a lot again.